Here comes the Magic again. And Tracy McGrady hears the Boo Birds. McGrady pulls up, clanks it off the front iron. McGrady again swooping in. Give him a second look, and he'll kill you.
Yeah, Lenny Wilkins up off the bench in the 50s. 23 free throws missed in 2 games against New Jersey alone.
McGrady to Kemp. Sean Kemp laying it in.
I see, if you read that on the weak side, you have been an issue in their losses.
Yet they still lead by 4. McGrady watched by Jerome Williams. Inside to Kemp, seeing a lot of the ball right now. Sean Kemp will try to make it a 3-point play.
See, he still has the strength. The problem is just finishing in traffic, trying to get it to the rim, but he can certainly get in the lane, use his body to create space, and if you get a little roll like that, he's in good shape. But good hands. You got to learn to use the hands.
15-12 Toronto. Coming up to the 3-minute mark, first quarter. McGrady high in the air, nails it. Tracy McGrady now 2 of 8.
You can't rush your game, especially when you're not 100%.
Ray for Alston's shot is off. Tracy McGrady operating again. Can do everything with the ball. Armstrong, 3 ball is good. The Magic take the lead.
And you know this Magic team. And that's a player that saw that play when he caught the ball. He knew what he had to do when he caught it. Get into the lane and draw the defender.
19 apiece. 21-19. Tracy McGrady, 2-pointer.
So difficult to cover a player of what's happening on the floor. When you got somebody driving in like McCoy, you got to rotate back if you don't have a position to rebound and prevent a quick bucket.
Ray for Alston, a dribbling wizard. Almost threw it to Lenny Wilkins. Tracy McGrady the other way. DeClerc had it blocked by Art Long.
And not a good pass there. Tracy putting DeClerc and Davis the ball. He's matched up against Pat Burke. Number 2, get Alvin Williams turning off screens just like that. Involve him in the game at the 2-guard spot.
Tracy McGrady, 4 Raptors were on him, and he still buries it.
No, that's the problem. You needed 5.
6.5-minute mark in the second quarter. The Raptors very flat now offensively.
They got to take a little bit more time with that move. Antonio Davis against Burke or DeClerc should be able to score.
And Tracy McGrady pulls up with a triple.
You just looking around the Air Canada Center. Yeah, go ahead. Keep good decision. Had runners on the wings.
Peterson with 12 now. McGrady back in the game. Pull up. Good.
Now you see how much room Mo Peterson is giving McGrady. Of late, Jerome Williams has been putting up numbers. That's just his first bucket in this game, but he's scoring better. He's taking good shots. Of course, he gets a lot off the offensive glass, which is so important.
Raptors within 5. Tracy McGrady with another dagger, and he is feeling it.
I've been frustrated for Grant, you know. I've overcome the frustration with him just being out because I've dealt with it for now 3 years. So I'm over that, and I just see the frustration on his face. You know, even tears coming out his eyes in the locker room sometimes. I'm pulling for him. You know, I feel bad for him because, you know, he was a hell of a player when he was healthy. We really don't keep in contact with each other, so I really don't know, you know, what's the deal with his knee or whatever. I called him, I think, before the season, or when he came back healthy, and I just told him, you know, everybody was hating on you, all the negative things were said about you, and I was just like, go out. I just told him to go out and just prove everybody wrong. Kobe helped me a lot. You know, we was pretty close friends when I was a rookie, because I needed somebody to talk to that went through the same situation that I was going through. And look at me now. I took his advice, and I stayed in there, and you know, I see how hard he works. You know, that just motivated me to work even harder and to become, you know, even better. It's going to be pretty tough, you know, because everybody is going to expect him to come in and you know, have a big impact on the game right away. And they got to understand, this is a high school kid. He's doing this in high school. It is hard for a high school kid to come out onto this level, being a swingman, and have a big impact on the game right away.
You look at the job he's done here. 19, he's halfway there already, and he scores in a variety of ways. That's what makes it almost impossible to contain him. He can hit the jumper from 3. He can put it off the floor. He can shake you. You can't forget about him. He can't back off because even though he's got the option to score, he will find the open man anytime he wants. So Williams loves to get tight when he's playing defense, and that's where Tracy will take advantage of that to try to get the foul.
Sasser with a lay-in as he went up the middle, and no one gets the rebound. Armstrong, Garrity. Armstrong looking for McGrady. T-Mac again. McCoy on him. Tracy McGrady nails another one.
See McCoy reluctant to get any closer, and Tracy.
Raptors haven't really taken a serious run at the Magic. Alvin Williams, though, on a leaner.
Yeah, Alvin Williams is really starting to get aggressive.
Oh, my! Tracy McGrady back in Toronto. The finish on the alley-oop pass from Darrell Armstrong.
And watch what happens. Nobody's getting back. Nobody even sees Tracy McGrady, the leading scorer in the game, and he dunks it.
Oh, spinning in the paint. Clutch shot. No go. McGrady another rebound.
Again, Lindsey Hunter putting in a great effort. This guy's trying to play through all kinds of injuries, but he's got to play with some control. And there's DeKirk scoring again in the lane.
And Tracy McGrady's moving closer to a triple-double.
Grant Hill, both are great defensive players when they're healthy and able to compete the way they want to.
Really is one of the sad stories in the NBA, what's happened to Grant Hill. McGrady floating, another beauty from Tracy McGrady. He liked that.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons that these two guys can play again.
No trouble today. Carried his team on his back. Antonio Davis fighting for the rebound, but Darrell Armstrong comes up with it. Guess who?
Oh, boy. That's just too easy right there. And Rod, Tracy McGrady talking about understanding what it takes. He's got a personal trainer. He works with him. He spends time with him because he knows what it takes to stay in this league, to be able to accept the challenge of playing 40 minutes a game, having teams trying to stop you, having to guard the other team's best player, and having to put up numbers every single game. You can't just show up. You got to work on your body year-round. And here's a very young player still. You got to remember, this guy's still a baby if you look at in terms of his age, 23 years old. But he understands a personal trainer and a nutritionist. All those are part of what makes a great pro.
Is that why you hired a personal trainer and a nutritionist this year?
That's right. I had to slim down and compete with you.
Oh, there you go.
It's just not easy.
29, 9, and 6. So moving closer to a triple-double and putting on a show back in Toronto, Tracy McGrady.
One of the things that even from watching him play his first game as a Toronto Raptor, he had instincts. He was very good at getting to the offensive glass. He just had a feeling where that ball was going to go, and he'd get there. He was so athletic. He also was a very good passer. One of the things you hear us talk about a lot, people hear us talk about, is letting the game come to you. Tracy McGrady always did that. He had a feel for what was happening. And now he's just more aggressive, more assertive with that jump shot and the understanding of the offense. And boy, just a special player coming in.
Picked up the foul there on that no-look feed from Jacques Vaughn. Pat Burke, long way out. Really not his shot, but he knocks it down.
7th assist in the
and lots of time left. Raptors pulled the big comeback in Orlando. Remember that day, McGrady and Hill both played, but Tracy McGrady is absolute
one. He's not afraid to do it as well, but first thing that goes when you get tired is you jump it.
Double team on McGrady again. Ball back to McGrady again. From the elbow. Tracy, how does he do it?
That's a tough
How
shot
does he
right there.
do it?
And see what he's trying to do is draw the foul.
Rivers cannot get a charge to save his life today.
Yeah, that looked like DeKirk had position. Here's McGrady just leaning in, trying to draw the foul, but makes the bucket.
93-84 Magic, 4:55 to go. Foul, no basket. Magic ball. Might have been a costly miss right there. Garrity.
Oh boy, that hurts right there. Jerome Williams last time down made
96-89. Big jump shot, Pat Garrity.
Pat Garrity, Doc Rivers has a lot of confidence he can make all the shots down the stretch.
Come back. Unruly crowd, the Boo Birds. And he has risen. So has Garrity. Sean Kemp rebound. McGrady, another shot, another drop. 35 now.